Yeah, what's up for a nightcap? Chill, you know, kick back.
Welcome to the Nightcap. I'm your host, Carolina Sanchez, and on this late night show, we keep it light but sexy. So get ready for bed or work if you're heading over to the graveyard shift, because we're going to talk about it all. We're going to discuss the things you talk behind closed doors with your friends, obviously that good old celeb gossip, and even some taboo topics. So sit back, relax, and have some fun. Oh, what is a nightcap without a drink? And here on this show, we like to have a bartender with us. And tonight, we've got Michael Burner. What
Carolina,
you got shaking?
What is up, girl?
Oh, you know, we've got a loaded night, and I see you've got some loaded drinks.
So tonight for you, I have something called Tied Me to the Bedpost.
Ooh, that's perfect for tonight. And I see you've got three. Oh, because you guys heard that. We've got that for two other guests, and they are my girls, Lady and Entrechelle. Welcome. Are y'all ready?
Ready.
She ready. She ready.
So Michael's got some Time Me to the Bedpost drinks for us, which is perfect for tonight's topic, Fantasies.
Yes.
And I know you like to tie some people up to the bedpost.
You know she do.
I'll tie you up, baby.
But first, we're going to send Jen out on the streets, and she's going to Adam and Eve, where she's exploring the different things you can bring into the bedroom to fulfill those fantasies.
That's right.
Hey, what's up, Carolina? It's your girl, Jen. And guess what? I'm back in these streets, and I'm at one of the best adult shops here in Houston, Adam and Eve, right in the Galleria area. And you know, I'm trying to find out, when people want to come and fulfill that fantasy, what are they looking for? Everybody want to know. I want to know. Jaden, what are people looking to find when they're trying to fulfill their wildest fantasy?
Usually there are a few costumes that we like to sell, especially schoolgirls. The mini skirts, these usually go and show everything, every little thing.
Yeah, I can tell. I see him. I can put this on one thigh. This one thigh.
Our sizes usually go through extra small, mainly small, but then they can go up to 4X. 4X, maybe 5X too.
Okay, yeah, the big girls get love too, right, Jaden? You come on, nah?
Thick and all.
Yes, I'm not gonna lie to you. Let me tell you, I saw this in the club last week, okay? And I looked at it and I was like, you know, that's nice for going out if you're not into outfits and you like little accessory in the bedroom. Where do you go for that?
I would always usually recommend the whip wall, the whip or bondage wall.
Whip and bondage. Let's go over there. So Jaden, you know 50 Shades of Grey, it was popular. You know, you had the movies, you had the books. Tell me, are people still into bondage and handcuffs and chains?
Yes, they are, especially whips and floggers. They can give you a different sensation, but you have to be careful sometimes when whips and paddles. I usually like to recommend hitting on the harder side and rubbing against the soft side. When you hit somebody, it brings more sensation to the skin. So it's gonna keep the blood at the surface and it's gonna make them more sensitive.
Okay, so let me ask you this. What's the difference between the whips and floggers?
Usually floggers are gonna be a little bit more like a brush like these, and they're gonna have about 8 to 12 different little strings coming down. Some of them, like the whip, these are gonna be more of a single strike. So like these are gonna be one direct hit, especially like the paddles, one direct hit.
Oh, what's more popular?
I like to recommend floggers just because sometimes you can drag it across the skin. Now some of these are longer ones, but usually we have ones mixed with fur, so you can also get the sensation of like a soft silkiness across your body.
Let me see how it... They remind me of school. It'll be good. Now that you've seen all the sexiness, you know where to come to. Matter of fact, I gotta do some shopping on my own. Peace.
Ooh, Jen knows how to have a good time. But with me now is Entrechelle Nova, the electric personality and pop culture guru. I mean, I feel like people are now going to sex stores because of pop culture.
Absolutely. Movies tell us how we live our lives sometimes. Now, just keep in mind, True Blood and Twilight exposed our vampire fantasies. Hustler, P-Valley, and the Players Club let us ladies live out our stripper pole fantasies. And why not, right?
Yeah.
This is a chance for us to live a little and escape away from reality by living and indulging into our fantasies.
Now, is there ever a time where you shouldn't be looking into these fantasies, you feel?
No, I feel like we should always explore into our fantasies. We should always find what makes us tick. We should always find a way from us to explore ourselves, to make ourselves feel good, as well as have a little extra fun in the bedroom. All right.
Like even biting with like vampires and drawing some blood
I
kind of
mean,
thing?
yes, and being choked out. You know, those are all kind of things that we can explore through the movies, through TV, and through our mind of imagination.
All right, Aunt Trishelle, I gotta know. What's your fantasy? Tell me now.
I'm sorry. I like to go down in the valley where the girls get naked. I fantasize about being a stripper, and not just a regular stripper. I want to be a feature girl. I want to do all the tricks and kicks and slide down the poles. Now, can I do it?
Why not?
Well, in my mind, I can.
Well, come on. Do you know Houston? Houston, it has like so many strip
Darling,
joints.
I'm a mother now. Like, listen, I am a mother. I am a well-established woman, and that time has gone. But I do watch the shows, and I do take a pole dance class every now and then.
Oh, okay, pole dancing. I feel like that is just so difficult, though.
It takes a lot of upper body strength.
Oh, I don't have that.
You listen,
I don't have that.
Me either. That's why I can never do it in front of others. I'll do it in front of my man, but not in front of the world.
Oh, do you have a stripper pole?
I don't, but I mean, listen.
Oh, a Christmas wish list, everyone, for Aunt Trishelle is a stripper pole.
Listen, that amongst other things, darling.
Yeah, we're going to start a fundraiser, okay? The Nightcap. Go fund me. Aunt Trishelle stripper pole. We'll actually bring it in studio.
Right.
You'll have your audience, baby. You don't have to go fully nude. All right?
Why not?
Just
you
have a little fun.
If you're going to do it, you got to do it well. And that's the thing about our fantasies. You can go as far or as calm as you want to, whatever your fantasy is, whatever floats your boat, darling.
Yeah, but I feel like, fantasies, they're not only like a solo thing. Sometimes they involve your partner. So it's like, you got to have those tough conversations.
Yeah, those conversations can be difficult, right? What if your partner doesn't want to indulge in those things, right? Sometimes they can cause some type of issue sometimes if you don't have the right partner. Make sure you vet your partner, and sometimes your fantasy should be just left to yourself, child.
Yeah, well, sometimes I want to ask them to tie me to the bedpost, though. So, we're going to have to go talk to our guy Michael over at the bar and show us how to actually make this delicious beverage. Welcome back to the Nightcap, and before we go any further down this fantasy land, it's time to back that glass up, baby! And here we have Michael Burner. You gotta show me how to make this tie into the bedpost, because it's delicious, but it looks a little complicated to make.
It's not that hard to make. It's actually a good poolside drink, after you had a little fun, a little outside time, or if you just got out from being tied up.
Oh, yeah. Or about to get tied up.
It's 1.5 of the melon liqueur, and then it's going to be 3/4 of the Absolute, and then 1 part of rum, and then 1 part of sweet and sour.
And you just mix that up,
Yeah.
shake it, stir it. What are we doing here?
You can put it in a glass and stir it, or you can shake it up. Either way, however your preference is.
And you garnish it with a nice little
cherry on top. Here, let me put it right in here.
See, but when I look at melon liqueur, I don't like melon to begin with, so it just sounds very off-putting. Is that actually tasty?
This one's actually really good. It's more of like a honeydew melon rather than like cantaloupe or watermelon.
So it's sweeter?
A little sweeter, a little kind of refreshing, very soft, sweet flavor.
Yeah.
And then, we're gonna just make a little bit right here.
Oh, you
This gives it the
eyeballing
color.
things. That's how it gets strong.
Yeah.
You just
Oh, yeah.
eyeballing it.
Just do your counts.
Oh, clearly.
Add to your flavor, whatever your palate prefers.
I mean, how long did you bartend for?
I've been bartending for about 3 years for the Toyota Center and a couple places here and there every now and then. Catering events.
And for the Nightcap, obviously.
And for the Nightcap.
And then a little bit of the sweet and sour. The sweet and sour is just like lemon and lime.
Yeah, it's just gonna be like a little zhuzh.
A little zhuzh.
Yeah, this is what you would use for like margarita mix.
Oh,
yeah.
Interesting. And I love me some margarita.
Shake it up. Get that out of there.
No, that looks difficult. While he figures that out, you better go to the Nightcap. on all the social media platforms, and that's where Michael's recipe for Time to the Bedpost is. And you can actually make this right now and join us for the following segment because there we go, baby.
Put it in there.
I mean, some people like it really rough, right?
Oh yeah, you got to get rough with it.
I mean, that goes along with this, and that's how we're
And then
gonna
this
bring
is
up
the aftercare part right here.
the cherry on
Cherry on
top,
top.
baby. Well,
Cheers.
cheers. Well, this is perfect for our next segment because you know Lady Macallan is going to come here, our kinkologist and sexpert, to break down all the toys you can bring in. But she's keeping it PG-13, so stay with us to fulfill that fantasy. Welcome back. We're talking fantasies tonight if you haven't been catching up. So joining us is the face of Lady Bits, Lady Macallan, our in-house sexpert and kinkologist.
Yes.
And you brought...
I brought some tame things, and yes, for me, this is super tame.
Okay.
Okay, so we're talking about different kinds of play, right? Different fantasies, different kinds of sexual and also touch interaction, because you know, not all kink has to be sexual. It can just be a mind game as well.
Oh,
okay.
mind games.
Yeah, of
Okay.
course, of course. So for
right.
me, this is tame.
Okay, so walk us through. What are we
Okay,
looking
so
at?
over here I have a handmade Italian whip. This is actually for pain. Pain.
I mean, it looks
Okay.
like it's for pain. Is
So-
that just like genuine leather?
Yes, it is. It is genuine leather, and I obviously had it made in pink because pink is my primary color that I use.
And it's
But,
Italian,
yes,
darling.
it's Italian. Like
So
the
are you into
shoes.
Italian pain?
I
I mean, you could be.
Listen, I
There
don't
is
like
that one
American
movie.
pain.
I don't like
And that's
any.
okay. See, I'm a sadist. I'm 100% sadist, and that's okay.
Amen.
See, you don't have to be a sadist or masochist. Actually, most people are vanilla on the sexual kink scale, and that's okay. There's nothing wrong with that. There is no non-kink shaming here either, right?
Okay, okay.
Okay, so I actually have military police grade handcuffs, but yes, you cannot get out of these. But you can get the ones that are at the adult store that have like the fluffy, you know, it's fine. It's fine to start out small. You don't have to go full hog on everything. You can start out baby steps, little baby steps,
So
right?
are there handcuffs that you can get that, you know, I could potentially get out of?
Yes, yes.
Pause,
The ones
she
that-
said
listen,
military.
I know, like,
police.
I feel like I'm going to be held
my
there.
people, I want to hold them prisoner, but you don't have to.
My people, she's like,
okay?
My phone.
Listen.
Okay, we got to explore that in a bit,
Okay,
but
yes.
keep going. What's,
Okay,
what's
but you can go to the adult stores and get the ones that are the furry cuffs, and you can break out of those real easy.
Oh,
These
okay.
You cannot. Tie me to the bedpost, you will not get off the bedpost with these, baby. Okay?
I'm going to drink
Child,
it.
you ain't going nowhere.
Okay, so, and over here we have, this actually just got made for me. There's a leather store in Houston, a queer-owned sex shop actually, and it is a custom-made leather leash and obviously collar set that I am puppy training a new puppy tonight at a kink show. So I am training him. I'm leash training him tonight.
You're leash training a...
Yeah. My puppy. My
Your
puppy.
puppy. And
my
by
new puppy.
your puppy is a
He's-
human species.
I
though.
mean, he's you know, he's a person, I guess.
It's not a canine, right?
I mean, he is a canine when he puts the costume on.
She's not talking about a dog with 4 legs. She's
No.
talking
I
Is
mean,
that
about
a
he's got
furry one
paws.
too?
He's got paws. It's a man. It's a grown man.
But is it furry?
Yeah,
Is this different?
it's kind of furry. Okay, so there's difference between furry and a pet play.
We're learning today.
And pet play, okay? So this is pet play, where I would literally walk him around like he's my dog. He has a full dog mask, and like, you know, he walks around. I make him sit on the floor. I introduce him like he's my dog because
Oh, this
he
getting
is.
good.
Okay,
He
so
is.
in this world,
Yes.
I have to. We're
talking
gonna
about
pause
fantasies.
this
We're talking
right
about
here. We're gonna
fantasies,
pause this. Okay, so in this fantasy, like, who is getting off on this more? Your
Both of
puppy
us.
or you? Both
Both
of you.
us. For me, like I said, I'm a sadist, okay? So I like inflicting humiliation, pain on people. I love it. I love it. It's my thing. So whenever I see somebody being like humiliated or degraded, or if I'm causing it, especially, that's like the biggest turn on for
And that's
me.
a sadist, is someone who's
Oh,
causing
yeah.
and inflicting
Yes,
pain.
causing and inflicting pain.
Okay.
Yeah, S&M, sadism, masochism. So
I
yeah.
was today years old when I learned that word.
All right,
Okay,
now you know.
Brianna, S&M, that's what it is, baby.
S&M.
That's
Okay,
right.
we can't afford that. We can't afford
Okay,
that.
so-
But Michael, I need to know: are you into either of those?
Oh.
You know, I like a little rough. I like a little love.
Okay, Charlie, don't learn. He was giving us a little precursor with that shaker.
Talk me to
Okay.
the bedpost.
Listen,
what
it's
they called
usually
it.
the taller guys that like me to dominate them because I'm so little. Yeah. I'm just saying.
Well-
I'm 5 feet tall. The big guys are like, hey, baby, come over here and tie me up.
Is that an accurate statement, Mike?
I'm tall. My girlfriend's about 5'3", 5'4",
See?
so yeah.
Oh. Okay, you're onto
Accurate.
something.
Listen, if you can tell me what to do, then you can tell me what to do.
Okay, is this a ruler? What is this?
Okay, so this is a little tiny, these are my tamest impact tools, okay? So this one is actually easy. This is literally just a ruler yardstick from Home Depot. Talk about something easy. Okay, so this is something, there's a lot of like, school PTSD people have, and sexual kink can be therapy sometimes.
Oh, wow.
So if you have like some kind of a trauma with things, sometimes you can work it out through sex play.
So do you
And
just
there's nothing wrong with that. There's nothing wrong with that.
absolutely
No,
not. If
do you
it's
just walk
therapy.
into Home Depot and say, hey, can you cut me a ruler that you can beat me with?
They have these like a 3 or 4 pack for like $1.50. Okay?
Oh.
And they have different sizes too. I just like the 12-inch.
Okay, but okay, so what do you do with this thing?
Okay, so you can do any kind of impact play. Impact play is just hitting, right? Okay?
Oh.
Like anywhere. Okay, so this one is more of a dull thud than a hurt. It's more like, is it okay if I touch you?
Yeah.
Okay, is it okay? Consent is everything.
Consent is everything.
Okay,
Oh,
you feel it doesn't really hurt, but it's like a kind of a sting.
That
just a
was
small
nice.
Sting. Yeah, it was nice.
It actually
See?
felt good.
We might have a masochist
So
in the
there's
making.
plenty of places, girl. Okay, I'm like, I'm ready. Okay, so this is actually a riding crop. This one was also custom made for me because I like the pink stuff. Now this one is more of a sharp pain. Is it okay?
Ooh, okay. Oh, that was good.
See?
Ooh,
Okay.
y'all made me jump in.
Listen. No, I can hit harder, obviously, but unless
was
we're in a
good.
session, or I'm not gonna play out a scene here for y'all
Okay.
without already talking about it. Now this one, okay, so if you notice, this has a steel rod. Okay, the difference between this one and this one, they're both crops, but this one is nylon and PVC, so you can bend it. So this one is not gonna hurt as much as this one. And this one's leather, but this is also leather, but this one is immovable. So this one's flexible. So this is gonna be more like a sharp slap, and this one's gonna be actual pain slap.
Oh.
So I'm not sure if you want me to do that to you or not.
I don't know if I want
but
that.
I can show you. You hear that?
Okay, hold on.
Yeah.
But let me see the difference with the other one.
Okay. In my hand, yeah, I'll show you.
Yeah.
Did you
I
hear
want
that
to hear
sound?
the sound.
Did you hear the whipping sound?
Yeah.
So this
Okay,
one's
there's
more
a-
sharp, and this one's more pain. I mean, both impact, but
All
I
right,
prefer this
come
one.
on, give it to
Okay,
me.
baby, you
give me
sure?
the, give me the,
It's
give me the
okay.
simple one first. Okay.
Okay.
Get that
Jump.
See, no, it's actually a nervous system reaction. It's like it triggers your flight or fight response, and so it dumps adrenaline into
I
you.
can't fly from the side. Ay, papa. The sting.
The difference.
Oh,
Yeah.
it's still stinging.
I know.
I'm gonna let y'all know when to
so
stop singing.
all of the capillaries and everything, when the blood rushes up, that's what people like, that sensation, the pins and needles sensation, right?
Literally
Yeah.
still pins and.
Yeah.
Why doesn't it leave?
It will. In about 10 minutes it will, because I didn't actually hit you. I didn't actually hit you that
You
hard.
didn't hit me. Okay,
No,
so if you hit
I
me hard,
barely-
how long would that pain last?
It can last days. I mean, I don't like blood play, okay? So let's put it that way. There's
Okay.
lots of stuff to talk about with kink, right? I don't like opening wounds. Some people, like when I whip people, I will stop when you start seeing the red lash marks because I don't like blood. Only because it's just, I don't want to see your blood.
So you want to see a little welt.
I want to see blood bruises. I want you to be in agony.
And so on the
Okay.
border of bleeding.
Yes, on the
no
border.
bleeding, but
No
just
bleeding,
right
but
there.
Right
Oh,
there. That's
okay.
me. But that's fine. Like I said, most people are very vanilla, and that's fine. And I am very extreme. Okay, that's
still
fine.
feel it.
Yeah.
Just FYI.
In
Okay.
about 10 minutes, it'll go away. But yeah, no. The point of getting spanked usually is the thrill of the next day. You're at work or you're somewhere, and you sit down, and you're like, and you remember what happened the night before. So it's like a psychological response, right?
Okay.
So you get to think, and then like if your partner or your dominant texts you like while you're at work, and it's like, how does your butt feel today? Things like that.
You're like,
It's
it still stings.
Yes, or in my case, I'm very mean. I'm a sadist. I like being very mean. I'm like, I want you to go to the bathroom right now while you're at work on break and pull your pants down and spank the welts.
Oh, wow.
It's psychological, right? It's all psychological. So that's what I'm talking about without sexual release. It doesn't have to be sexual release. It can
How
be
are you
mind
feeling?
games.
Now,
I'm
listen,
blowing minds. I know.
I need to know how Aunt Michelle's
I am a
feeling.
wild girl. I can do some nasty stuff, but this right here
This
is
is
blowing
tame.
my mind.
I love how ladies like, this is nothing.
For me, this is
This
tame.
is blowing my mind.
Oh my! Oh,
Listen,
so you guys
nothing-
ready? Because we're
nothing
gonna play
is
a game.
taboo.
We gonna play a
Nothing is
game?
taboo.
Oh yeah, just sit back, relax, because we're about to play a game. See all about your fantasies. Michael's over there pouring something up for us, so get ready. Oh, we've been having some fun, haven't we, ladies? But it's game night, all right? And we're playing shoot or spill. So I'm gonna ask a question, you either shoot or spill. So, what's your wildest fantasy?
Ooh, yep.
Okay, so watching a giant orgy, like an arena-sized orgy.
Wow, okay, question number 2. Is your partner jealous of your toys?
No.
No.
Oh.
I have a partner to where I don't need toys. I got a good one. Amen. Thank you.
I have all the toys. Hey, it takes a village, okay? It takes a village.
And final one, which one pleases you more? Your toys or your partner? Or yourself?
My brain.
My man.
My brain.
Oh, you guys were able to do it! Look, y'all didn't have to spell good.
No, like, have you ever given yourself like a mental orgasm?
A mental.
Have you ever given yourself an orgasm with your brain? Seriously.
We're gonna have to talk about that on the next Lady Bits. That's for darn tootin' sure.
Okay, I'm gonna drink
We've had a great time. Well, thank you so much for joining us on the Nightcap. I hope you learned a thing or two and enjoyed your time with us talking about fantasies. Think about how fulfilling yours in a safe and consensual way, right, ladies?
Always consensual. Consent
Well, we'll
is
be
key.
back every weeknight here on Fox 26 and on Fox Soul. So cheers. Join us next time.
All right.
Oh, yeah.
That was good.